Assalamualaikum and a very good day to you all. In this video, I would like to share with you on how to solve limits question involving it is the one of the four types of limits to infinity, and this is the third one. Okay, so what is the form or what is the case? It is if we direct substitute limit fx as x approaching infinity, then we get something like infinity over infinity, which in turn one of the indeterminate form. Yeah, so what should we do? We have to divide by the highest power of denominator. Okay, and then what do we get from that is when we have the limit fx approaches infinity or minus infinity is equal a certain number of a, then y equals a is the horizontal asymptote. Okay, so that is the additional information if we get a constant a number after we find the limit for this form. So let's get started with the first example. Okay, so what we have here, limit x squared over 5 minus x cubed as x approaches infinity. So limit x approaches infinity over x squared. Okay, why I put the gap over there? Because we want to divide by something. What is the something? The highest power of denominator. So the highest power is x cubed, so we divide everything by x cubed. So this one x cubed, so 5 divide x cubed minus x cubed divides x cubed. Okay, and then we proceed limit x approaches infinity, and then this one is 1 it's 1 over x. Okay, and then this one 5 over x cube, and then this one 1 minus 1, and then we apply the infinity. Okay, sorry, I zoom out a little bit, and then 1 over infinity is 0 over 5 over infinity is 0 minus 1, therefore the limit is 0. Okay, so let's continue the second example. Okay, so what do we have here? We have limit 3 the square root of x cubed plus 3x over square root of 2x cubed as x approaches infinity. So for this one, the highest power, maybe we can simplify it a little. We change the form. Okay, we change the power with the number that we recognize lah. Okay, so 3 over 2 plus 3x, take one power 1 lah. This one is square root of 2 x to the power of 3 over 2. Okay, and then okay, right, it's smaller, cannot see, right? 3 over 2. Okay, now so what is the highest power of denominator? Is somewhere here, so we are going to divide every term by the by x to the power of 3 over 2. So 3x 3 over 2, okay, plus 3x. Okay, and then down here square root of 2 x to the power of 3 over 2, and then we divide by that one, which is x too small lah. Okay, I'm going to rewrite too small, too close. Limit x approaches infinity. Okay, and then 3x 3 over 2 plus 3x, and then square root of 2x to the power of 3 over 2. So this is the highest power of denominator. We divide it by each term 3 over, oh my god, too small lah, sorry, maybe, okay, divide x power of 3 over 2, this one also x 3 over 2, this one also x 3 over 2. Okay, then okay, limit x approaches infinity, so we solve them. What we get here is 3 plus this one is 3x1 minus 3 over 2. Okay, because it's a division, right? So we can minus the power. So 1 minus 3 over 2 is 1 over 2. Okay, correct? No, minus 1 over 2, I'm sorry, minus 1 over 2. Okay, while this one set to 1 lah. Okay, so we substitute everything. Okay, for this one it is 3 over x power 1 over 2. So when we substitute infinity, it is 0. So 3 plus 0 over square root of 2. Okay, so this one is not that nice. We multiply by the conjugate, so we get 3 square root 2 over 2. So this is the limit for second example. Okay, let's proceed to the third one. So what we have here, okay, we have a little bit different kind of denominator. Okay, we have this square root, big square root. So what should we do before we even start? Okay, we have to look at the x, whether it tends to positive in infinity or minus infinity. So please bear in mind, if x approaches infinity, so x equals the square root of x squared. While if it's otherwise, okay, x approaches minus infinity, then x equals minus square root of x squared. So notice the negative, okay, and then we are good to go. So limit x approaches infinity. So which one are we going to use? Sorry. Why cannot padam? Oh wow. Okay, we padam this one. Okay. So since x approaches infinity, we are using this one, yeah. So maybe it's better I move it a little bit further away. Okay, and then what we are going to do is 3x plus 1. We divide the numerator by x and we divide the denominator by square root of x squared. Okay, so limit x approaches infinity, 3x divides x is 3, and then 1 is 1 lah, 1 over x lah. Okay, and then denominator, okay, you notice the square root, they share the same square root, so we can just insert whatever the content is. So we have a big square root and then x squared plus 3, and then the one inside here we divide. Okay, then we can proceed. Okay, so from this one, 3 plus 1 over x, square root of x squared divides x squared is 1 plus 3 over x squared. So we have limit x approaches infinity over here, so we can substitute. So it's 3 plus 0 over square root of 1 plus 0. Therefore, it is 3. Okay, so let's move on to the last example. So maybe you want to have a look at the overall working. Okay, so maybe you can let me stop my movement, and then you can screenshot or pause the video if you want to see the solution from top to bottom. Okay, let's move on to the last example. So this one, what we have is what's different is this, the x tends to minus infinity. So I'm going to paste this notes. Okay, so maybe I put box lah. Okay, okay, to help us to determine the value of x, so that we can divide the square root better. So we can continue limit as x approaches minus infinity. So minus 3x square root of 1 plus x squared. Now, for the numerator, since there's no third sign, so we are going to multiply by 1 over x. Okay, but for denominator, we are going to multiply by 1 over negative square root of x squared. Why? Because at the question, x approaches minus infinity, and from the little notes we made, x approaches infinity, so x equals to minus square root of x squared. Okay, so the box intrude my working, so I put it a little bit over there. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, let's continue, and then limit x approaches minus infinity. Okay, so the numerator settle minus 3 lah. And then this one, okay, you notice we have negative outside, right? So we put negative outside, and then we have the same square root over there. Okay, then we can put the content of the square root together. So 1 divides x squared plus x squared divides x squared. Okay. Okay, then we can continue. Simplify it first. So minus 3, and then minus, let them be Allah. Sorry, I put down first. Write nicely lah. So numerator minus 3 lah, just follow this one. We simplify it further. So what we have is 1 over x squared plus 1. Okay, and then don't forget the limit x approaches minus infinity. Okay, so we can substitute the infinity inside. So what we have is minus 3 over minus square root of 0 plus 1. Okay, and then what we have is 3. So this is the solution for the last example. Okay, I hope you benefit from it. Thank you for your time and attention. Assalamualaikum. Have a good day.